Sorry if I seem too out of place. I don't really use this platform, but my brother told me to post here. I, female 26, work in a tech company. I started working there right after I graduated college. I started with the lowest rank, OFC, but I've been promoted twice. Kind of like a more important job, but still had some people above me first, and recently to manager of my section. When I started working in this company I met my boss, and we become good friends. We had a short relationship during some time but ended up on good terms. My coworkers don't know this, or at least they can't be 100% sure if we dated, because we never told anyone, although they could see us leave together sometimes, and join the dots I guess. While we were dating I got my first promotion and people made some comments. Because I was fairly new, although I did worked a lot for that promotion, but I ignored them. Recently, as I said, I got another promotion and my coworkers wanted to go out to celebrate. I agreed and we went to a bar. Not many of us, just the department I work at, and not even all of them. We were like 12. We had some fun, but then one of my coworkers told me I should be proud of how much I worked to get this promotion, and another of my coworkers, a woman, told me I must be tired from work, especially the inside the sheets work. They all started laughing and make jokes about it, like if making our boss fall in love with me was my plan all along, calling me a strategic woman and telling me I must suck d*ck so well because our boss got me 2 promotions. I obviously was angry and embarrassed, so I reminded them that even if I was dating him he couldn't give me a promotion because we have other bosses too, and our boss can't make that kind of decisions by himself. But they just brushed me off by telling me that his opinion matters and that he can easily convince the other bosses to promote me if he wants to. I told them it was really disgusting that they were implying that I'm a WH*RE and that I need to sleep with our boss for a promotion, paid my bill and left. The next morning I went to hand them a project that our boss asked us to finish. The same woman who started the jokes told me it was rude that I left when all of them were celebrating me. She said they were joking and that I should apologize with them. I tried to ignore them and just hand them the project so we could get started, and told them to just start working. Same woman said, "Okay Mrs. Boss's last name." I lost it then. I yelled at them to shut up and get to work already, or I'll fill a report with hours. They all left to work after that. I've talked to my boss about this, and he agrees with me, but then I told my brother what happened, and he thinks I shouldn't have yelled at them, although he agrees that they were rude with me too. My mother also thinks that. Now I'm kinda confused, as if I was an asshole or not, and my brother recommend me to post here. Info: normally managers cannot date their team members in corporate world because it causes conflict of interest. Was there really no such policy in place? Why did you hide your relationship if it had no bearing? Even if you don't have such policy at your place of work, what your colleagues vocalized while mean and inappropriate tells you what they think. Even if they may be the assholish ones, you shot yourself in the foot by having sex with your manager because your colleagues are treating you as someone that is not at their position due to sheer professionalism. You may have deserved your promotion, but they think sexual favors impacted that decision. You should have moved teams when you stated dating your manager. Also, reporting her reports 2 hours could likely wind up getting her manager fired for not disclosing the relationship and promoting her regardless of qualifications. This is an hour nightmare. The problem you now have is that your team have no respect for you. You may be able to crack the whip to make them comply, but they will only respect your authority, not you. I think you'll either see a lot of people leave, or the team will be uncooperative, do poor quality work, not go the extra mile, etc., and you will be seen as a poor manager. Then she will be, well, a sitting duck if a lover/fuck buddy ever changes positions or leaves the company because the person who vouched for her isn't around anymore. All they will see is a person who lost the respect of her team. You shouldn't be dating anyone in your chain of command, ever. I'll chalk it up to you being relatively young, but don't do it again. Your coworkers for obvious reasons, and your boss for pursuing a relationship with such clear power imbalance. Also, I'm a senior director in a net organization in a multinational F50. I flat out do not believe you when you say there are no rules on this. Not in this day and age. Also yes, you're free to go 2 hours. Asterisk 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 but asterisk 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 the moment they do find out you two had a romantic relationship, do not be all surprised Pikachu face when your promotion is rescinded, and it will be. And ours will find out. The moment ours knows you were involved, they will have to take it away because they will open themselves up to a crap ton of lawsuits. You and your boss may well end up fired. Is it worth the risk? I'm surprised none of the coworkers went 2 hours already, to be honest. While we were dating I got my first promotion and people made some comments because I was fairly new, although I did worked a lot for that promotion, but I ignored them. Info, were you promoted more quickly than other employees with similar job performance? Either promotion. Edit since I found the answer, yes. In ops other comments. Mostly you. Your coworkers seem to have been correct that you got your promotion, in part because of your inappropriate relationship with your boss. If you two were so clueless that you walked out of the building together, which is about as unsubtle as you can get short of kissing in the office, I'm assuming you made it obvious in many other ways as well. Your coworker sucks slightly because they made fun of you instead of reporting both of you to ours, which would have been the professional thing to do. If coworkers are op friends, I don't see this as being out of line. Sounds like there was alcohol involved. Seems like op thinks her ass asterisk 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 doesn't stink and is uncriticizable. I'll fill a report with ours. How exactly do you imagine that playing out when ours learns the full story? They made fun of me for fucking my boss, which I did do, but they don't know no. But the clues were there. Anyway, he gave me good recommendations, and the people passed over for promotion made jokes about it. Anyway, make them stop making fun of me. They shouldn't be bullying you, of course, an immature response to the situation, but they should be taking legitimate concerns about favoritism/unethical relationships 2 hours themselves. I'm surprised a tech company doesn't already have rules about this that someone had investigated/enforced, unless it's a small startup/enterprise sort of operation. I'm thinking it's an unsophisticated tech startup. Those tend to be run like the Wild West until some big blow up happens that forces them to realize that they need to become more corporate and have some actual policies and procedures in place. If this situation goes farther, it might become that wake up call. Op can argue all she wants about how hard she worked, but if I was a coworker, I'd also be pretty bitter about her getting a promotion while literally dating the boss. You may have deserved the promotions, but you must know how this looks to everyone else. Obviously everyone does know when you dated your boss, and they are right that his opinion matters when it comes time to promote someone. For all they know, he could have pushed hard for you, even if there were better candidates that the other bosses were considering. It sucks they made the jokes, but you should apologize for yelling at them. You created a bad look for yourself by dating the boss, so you've got to deal with the fallout. Even if Op isn't aware, no way he'd choose anyone other than her if she was a candidate. Wait, you had a relationship with your boss, got promoted and now are upset that folks are suggesting you might have gotten promoted because you had a relationship with the boss? Yeah, this is why companies have policies against dating coworkers, because this happens. Surely you can't be surprised it might cross someone's mind. Before you go reporting 2 hours, I'd check work policies. Either way, getting all PC doesn't help your case here. Let's not forget in another comment she mentions they still hang out solo. IDKY you thought it was a good idea to date your boss. Pro tip, don't asterisk 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 where you eat. Even if the promotion was warranted and deserved, of course people are going to have speculations about how you got the promotion because you were dating your boss. Even if he isn't the only one making decisions about whether you'll get a promotion, he can obviously influence his bosses and vouch for you. This is obvious your coworkers are assholes for basically saying you slept your way to the top. Even if they thought you did, the way they brought it up was incredibly rude and cruel. I'd report them 2 hours. Pretty much this. You acknowledge you got a promotion early on when you were dating your boss. I doubt you disclosed that relationship to ours when you were getting reviewed for a promotion. The other saw it and called you out in the most unprofessional way possible, sexually harassing you. So yeah, pretty clear-ish here. Info. Do you believe it is more inappropriate to make jokes about someone sucking D*** for a promotion, or is it more inappropriate to actually suck D** for a promotion? You literally had S**x with you, boss, and then got promoted. Not sure why you thought your coworkers would be cool with you sleeping your way to multiple promotions. Your coworkers are right. Your boss/BF could have easily convinced higher ups to promote you. Definitely a conflict of interest here. Exactly. Ours gonna get her for sure. Probably her boss too. And if ours don't fire both of them, Miss Op is definitely losing her promotion and getting transferred to a different team/department. You got a promotion while dating your boss. You and your boss are the ones who should be reported to ours. Usually fraternization at workplaces between a supervisor and subordinate are banned for 1. The power dynamic can lead to an abuse of power, and 2. Favoritism. Your coworkers are kinda right. This is completely unprofessional. You've destroyed your own reputation. No one will ever take you seriously. Oh my god, your coworkers were so out of line. Is there hours you can go to? Speculating on whose D** you suck, and how well your suck it is so far outside of the boundaries of professionalism that it absolutely needs to be documented and addressed. NTA. It's not speculation. They did date. Ours might fire the manager. It's a huge liability for the company to employ someone who tries to date people they supervise. That's a sexual harassment case waiting to happen. That's why you don't sleep with your boss. Oh, and BTW, if this isn't obvious enough, they all know. That's probably the gossip in your office when you're not there. You fucked your boss, and during this time got promoted, amicably broke up. Time went by, you got promoted again. An outsider would absolutely see this as sleeping your way up that ladder. Not in that you did what you did, but in your reaction to people calling how they see it. To them, that is what they see. She mentioned in comments that, although they broke up, she still spends time with her boss alone after work. She really think her coworkers are dumb and blind. I mean, you did quite literally F*** your boss, so I can see why they'd assume that office romances, even secret ones, aren't as secret as you think they are. I really hope you're not a manager that's working under your ex, because that'll forever put you in a compromised position, and your subordinate coworkers will never be able to trust you in any capacity. They literally left together. Honestly shocked by the number of NTA responses here. As many have said, regardless of how hard you work and how good at your job you are, you slept with your boss and then got 2 promotions. Your co-workers were rude and out of line, but you're extremely naive if you think most people wouldn't look at that situation and harbor some suspicions. I'm not sure how you're telling yourself that they don't know about your relationship with the boss. Obviously they do, or this situation wouldn't have come up. You are within your rights to go 2 hours, but be aware that they will not look kindly on you or your boss for what's transpired, so go at your and their own risk. Dude, you gotta space that NTA, else it counts for the vote. Your coworkers are in the wrong for being so rude about it, but they may have a point. It does sound like your promotions may be a symptom of your relationship. Not that you didn't work hard, but it would be naive to say that your relationship didn't play a part at all in your promotions. Your coworkers' jokes were out of line, but there's no way you could bring it to ours without revealing your relationship with the boss and causing a huge issue for the our branch. I guess it wasn't *NICE* of them, but were they wrong? Or even assholes? You for fucking the boss and being all suppressed Pikachu face over sudden early promotions, and then suppressed Pikachu face at people making a connection, and them for IDK. Poor tact, I suppose. Info. Why did you, the relatively new girl who was hooking up with her boss, quickly gain 2 promotions over your more senior and experienced teammates? Is it possible that your boss cannot be objectively about your work performance due to your outside of work relationship? You sound very naive. Your Your boss should be fired for dating you. You shouldn't be yelling at people as a boss and they shouldn't have teased you. But they did have a point considering you dated the boss. That's a no. Your coworkers are so nice to only lightly tease you about this instead of going 2 hours and getting both you and the manager you're still sleeping with fired. Op fucking sucks. No sense of humor and seems narcissistic as f***.